Good girl. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take it to her on the ground. So we're going to adjust to her left side especially. We're going to ask her to put her nose to her elbow, as if you were putting her nose to your toe. Go away. Yep, okay, you're going to go on the other side. Stand like as if you're in the saddle just next to her, like on another horse right next to her. Okay, and then, yep, I even put one arm over. And then you're going to take, you can, if you want, use your other hand to pull the line through. What you're going to do is you're going to rub the hand through. You're going to ask her to bring her head to her elbow. No, yeah, with your left hand. Yep. So imagine everything's from when you're on her. Yep. You're going to bring it like close. Now you're going to take your hand all the way so you can get her to bring her nose all the way around. If you would, like, so, yeah. So you're riding along and you have an emergency. You're going to raise your hand up when it's going to be a little bit different when you're in the saddle. But so like this is going to be the second step of it. So say I've already got where I shortened it. Now I'm going to bring her halfway down that. And I'm going to bring her around. And I'm going to ask her to put her nose to elbow. I'm going to ask her not to move. So she needs to understand it's not about moving, good girl. And then you're just going to release her. So I think we kind of did rein cues with it. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her again to the elbow. I would love it if she was a little more loose and responsive. I want her to give one lap there. Yeah, I know. It's tough. Stretch your neck like that. So again, bring her to her elbow. I want her to give. When she gives, I'll give back. She let me there. She let me drag her around. So now when you feel, just do that. And we're going to do it 3 times with you. You're going so when you feel like she can let you pull her head around, it's fine. But when she gives is when you're going to let go. To her, you're going to get her to come to her elbow. Yep. And now hold her until she gives. Make sure that it's a give, not a pull forward. Because she seemed like she tipped her nose up, not towards you. Okay. There. The second part of that. She did put it up and then she came down. So like a lot of times if they do both of those, you try to somehow convince them the first part's not necessary because you're releasing on the second part. Okay, go ahead and do another one. She's going to do the whole thing. She's figured that that's what you want from her, so she's going to tip her head up and then back down. There. Just hold her until she gives only. Like real. Yep, there. Good. Okay. So now what I want you to do is I want you to walk with her. You staying right there. You're going to encourage her to go forward. Then you're going to bring her around to a stop. Okay, that means don't move my feet. This position with her head means don't move. Okay? When she stops moving her feet and gives. Yep. I know it's hard to explain to them. I'm going to stand back here. You're basically driving her from the saddle position. Release. Yep, now release. Okay, yeah, there you go. Because you weren't giving her enough understanding. There, now she got it. Yep. We can even just put the reins on her so you can steer her if you want. So go ahead and just walk her for a second. Just walk her. Yeah. Where are the reins? Ah. This way you can, I usually do it with the reins and then I'll hold the other rein just over her back. Very well. Scary. She's ask her to go forward. As soon as she starts to go forward, you're going to release. Yep, there you go. Yep, yep, there you go. Yep, she's getting it now. Those hesitant steps aren't being bad, she's asking. Yep, just so you can help her. Yep, and then move her. Good, yep, and just till you get into a nice pattern of walking. Because we want to tell her to stop, but if she keeps offering to stop, then she's not going to get it. There you go. There. Now you see how she relaxed into that? Good. Now, you're going to run your hand down that rein and bring her to her elbow. And you're going to do that to stop her. Good. So, okay, I'm going to just show you real quick. Okay. So, like you're right. I'm just trying to, there you go. And steer her too. So then I'm going to run my hand down, bring her to her elbow, until she stops moving her feet. So I took this rein in my, hooked it with my finger, and then ran my hand down and brought her to it. Yep. Yep. When it was adults, it was save your ass. When it's little kids, it's save your honey. And it's what makes you remember to do it this way instead of this way. Because this way will flip a horse over. But if you do it behind you, you always remember low. So, you got that? We don't have to do a bunch of it out the ground. She's confused a little bit about doing it on the ground, but I wanted to stop. I always do everything from the big stages all the way through. Good? Good. Now ask her to stop. All the way to the elbow. It's okay. All the way to the elbow. Good. Okay, let's get on her so that she can be a little less confused about the forward motion. Magically found its way living here for a little while. It's just easier than bringing it back and forth, and I don't need it at home right now because I have another one. But it doesn't live here. Okay, so get her going forward. Of course, we'll have any trouble. Okay, so I'm going to stop you for a second. So, what you're going to do is imagine that you're on the buckle, okay? You're going to pull the rein. When you want to do this as emergency stop, and I'll yell at you, emergency stop. You don't have to dismount yet, but emergency stop. So you're going to raise the rein up. You're going to grab this. So when you raise it up, so with this hand, you're going to raise it all the way up. Then this hand, you're going to grab here. That's where you get the, all the slack out of it. Then with now once you've let go with this hand, you're going to come down halfway between that, and that's where you hook through her nose. Okay? Okay. Do an emergency stop. Yes, yes, yes. To her elbow. Yes, and let her go. Good. Reward her. Good. She's licking and chewing. Good. Now. I got you too. Okay. So, also, from an emergency stop, you don't let them walk off on their own. So go ahead and do an emergency stop. To her elbow, to her elbow, and let go. Don't let her leave. Good. Okay, let her go. When you're ready. She's going to cut around the corner. She's like, shortcut, I know a shortcut. Okay. Okay, emergency stop. Yes, yes. To her elbow, so she stops moving her feet. Let her go. Good. Yeah, you know why? How often do you jump off to the right of the horse? Emergency stop. I do teach them both ways, but emergency stop is always to the left. Because let's just say you choose it either way, then the day you're in trouble and you pull her to the right, and then you're like, if you jump off the left, you're going to pull right on top of you. Because the horse is going to bend at any pressure. So like once you jump off, you're going to be able to step back and pull her nose to you. And she's going to stand like looking at you like, yes, I'm sorry, or whatever the situation was. Yeah, because that's going to bring her all the way back down to a stop. Or if you're in trouble, like if she's on a dead run somewhere, you'll slow her down enough, and you'll have her up.
Hey, out of the ring! Out of the ring! Everybody, out! Naughty. This is how kids die.
Go.
Out! You should not be allowed in the ring. Out!
Go, get up.
My worst fall was fucking dog. Come on, out! But they love their mother. Susie safety, leave. With 3 ponies, that's not safe. Come on, hey. Everybody.
I stopped. Okay. Yes. So, like, say she's in a dead run, you will be able to get her at least slowed down enough to safely get off. And then, once you're off, you're going to step back, and your rein is going to bring her to you. Well, I did a pontoon deal. Emergency stop. So she stops moving her feet. Good. And the cool thing is that's how you start. And whenever I take on a new horse, first thing I teach them, because I want to be able to make sure that we understand each other. I can stop your feet. So
Sorry.
emergency stop. Good. So now you're going to add the vault. So the vault. So now you're just going to lift your hands and just mount. Ready? They get a lot of exercise with rainbows. Emergency stop. Step back. Like, step with the intention of bringing her with you. Yes. There, now you have a horse under control. So now, I'm not going to run, but you can do it at a walk, trot, and canter. Just all you have to do is get her to where she believes I'm supposed to stop moving my feet. I love you too. But it didn't, it doesn't hurt to get off that way. You know what I mean? Yeah, me too. Yeah. It's like stop pedaling the bike before you just jump off of it. See if there's a way to slow it down. Show the kids where the brakes are. Because the brakes are not pulling back with 2 hands. That's the brakes. 1 hand. Because it's disengaging your hindquarters. If you disengage, like you didn't have to disengage your hindquarters because we taught her, But if you absolutely had to, you could also disengage her to where she has no choice to stop. Yeah, well, you teach it to, like we just taught it to her. So, yeah. And then, like I said, that's the first thing I teach any horse I'm going to sit on. Because we have to have this, like, silent agreement. I can stop your feet. And I'll remind them several times in the first ride, and I'll remind them every time they go faster than I want them to. So, like, a horse that, like, trots. For example, I have my horse Chase, who's being ridden now, and we took him to an indoor for the first time. And she had to shut him down a bunch of times. I call it shutting him down. She doesn't have to get off. She just has to tell him that's not working. And then she lets him out, and they try again, you know, without getting to where there's a big fight or a big yanking and the horse's mouth wide open and that deal. You just gently say, that's not enough. Yeah, well, hopefully you spend some time. My personal opinion, I don't sit on a horse that doesn't know it. It takes, how long does it take to teach her? You know, I taught you that you don't move your feet. You don't move your feet when I bring you in this position. So go hop on her and see if you can do it. Unless, are you guys going somewhere? Oh, okay. I didn't know if you, I was going to say, I didn't know if you were looking over there because he's, oh. Yeah, all those ponies out of water. Yeah. Well, yeah. So I don't know, I'm hoping they'll have water outside. I just heard her tell, that's what made me think of it. She just told her. Who's that? Oh, he just came in. They were playing hard, him and Wiley. Now, huge mistake. Because we know the emergency stop, because we know the emergency don't move my feet anymore, you had the opposite rein tighter, and this rein was hanging down like this. So if you've done something really stupid in your mouth, you have no control. So you always have, your left rein is a little bit shorter. Yeah, yeah, exactly. She put her ears forward too. Yeah, I am pretty good. Taking advantage of the Kirsten Sour, but I'm not going to canter in front of you. She was getting pretty close at the trot. Does she not do the nothing work for you? Well, you gotta fix that too. Oh. She's like, I'm coming for you. She just totally eyed me up. I'm coming for you. As soon as she's on, I'm on my way. I know. This time I want you to dismount. Emergency dismount. Trick is the rein that you brought her nose around with. Once you got her nose around and her feet stopped, you just bring that hand up into the mane. But don't let her have her nose back. Okay? Move it. So I hadn't added that. Yes, you want to catch me, don't you? Unless your ankles are weak. I had one girl, I was like, she had weak ankles. I'm not going to have you jump off, but this will help you for the day that you ever had to just get brave enough to do it. That is true. And I can, oh, good girl. You did it. I see I learned it, you silly lady. You should, you should see, yeah, Nora Bindi. See, I had her go sideways down an angled pole, with 2 poles. Wait, you can't come get me yet. And then when she got to the end of that, I told her to go forward, and then I told her to stop, and then I told her to come sideways down the pole to me. And I was standing on the knuckle block the whole time. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Once you have the language, you can, do whatever you want. She just told you that she knows that. Like, every time I stand on the knuckle block, I don't even have to snap my fingers or say over, I just pose. Huh? We told her to be over. We told her this. Over. Rainbows. Over. Hey, over. Over. Yep, you're right. You're right. She knows it. She can do it. You're right. I know she's there. I know. But Percy, hey, over. You got it. You remember. She did this. We taught you this. Over. Can I help her with your leg? Push into her side, but don't push and give, just push. There you go. Yeah. That was right. Okay. I'm gonna try to stand here. You can make her do something. So she also has so that's your cruise control too? I see. Spread these cones out for me, please. I love my cones. These are really nice cones. Reminds me of the donkey in Shrek. That's a nice boulder. These are really nice cones. I like these cones. I'm going to come to her because I'm concerned. As far as she didn't come sideways just now. So now, if I remember, trot, right? Like her trot it's not consistent. So now you have a way to tell her that she needs to slow back down without pulling on her. You can just stop her so she'll actually slow down. If I were you, only because you're just learning it, I wouldn't bend her into the wall, I would go the other way. Yeah, I did all my bridle lift stuff with my guy yesterday because I took him over to Willow Hill where he learned it. Nice. She's like, I like her. She's like, yeah, get off. She's like, but I like her. She talks to me. Okay, go ahead and trot. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, how nice. Look at her go. You almost don't want to punish her. Okay, emergency stop. Mm-hmm. Good. Good girl. Good girl. She's a good girl. So nice, a little head down. Oh, that's the other thing we're going to teach her, right? Just the tuck. So go get on her. We do that at a standstill. Let her have her itches, though. Then you can she's not even wearing a bit, and look at her go. Smart girl. So I have two verbal keys for it, like head down is all the way to the ground. Just the word head and the wiggle on my fingers is the collection. So but I teach it to her with just the wiggle on the fingers, and then I add the word because I don't want her to automatically put her head all the way down. She did it, she knew it. She was like, yeah, I know this one. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Did you reward her at all for it yet? Good girl. Good girl. See? I was like, I'm so embarrassed for you that you're doing this like old conventional. I'll just make it black up to you. Good girl. Oh, sorry, I backed up. So she thought about coming with me. Good girl. Oh. Come up. Good. Good girl. That's fine. She tried really hard. She was like, I can't believe you weren't using that. I know that one. I'm pretty sure we taught it to her. Smart girl. She's like, don't. Yeah. She's like, don't teach me stuff you're not going to use. I'm sorry. Was I in your way? Okay. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take your reed. A backup and a head cue look similar or are similar. So you got to be careful that you're not blending them. So a backup is a bump, steady bump, right? A head cue is a wiggle on the rein. Okay? So you're going to take the reins, and you're going to take contact, and then you're just going to give a little wiggle so that she feels you wiggling on the rein. And then when she tucks her chin, you're going to stop. You're going to, like, if you have to, just drop the rein, but at least stop and give her head back so that way she learns that that's what you're looking for. Okay. You don't have to the first time. There. Okay, she went down. We wanted her to make it so she understood it had something to do with her head, because she did interpret it as a backup. Okay, go ahead and do another one. Now hold her tight, yep, hold her tight, because we're telling her something different. Yeah. Okay, she'll figure it out. Just give her a second. Just keep doing what you're doing. Hold her from that, yep. She knows there's something to do with her head. Okay, yep. Stay steady, don't change anything, don't quit, don't adjust yourself in any way. Just keep her, all she's doing is she's trying to find the answer. That's what all that movement is. As soon as her chin comes down so she releases that pressure on you, that's when you're gonna release. Make sure it's the same pressure so you know that you're pulling on the nose until she thinks it has something to do with her nose now. Okay, yeah, keep going, keep going. So now is when, even if she accidentally does it, you're gonna release. She hasn't done it yet, she hasn't done anything. Just don't get impatient or don't get stronger, don't change anything. This is the part about training horses that's all about waiting for them to figure out the puzzle. This is a puzzle that you're offering her right now. Try to make sure that they're even. It seems like one's going more than, like it seems like you're scissoring more than you're, there you go. Okay, so she's got something in her head now. She's thinking about something. She doesn't. Okay. Yep, yep, yep. Good, stop. I know. You got it though. You got it. Okay, try again. Almost an opportunity to release, but I didn't say it fast enough. Just make sure you have contact. There you go, drop. Good. Because if you release, if you don't stay on contact and then you're wiggling the reins with the contact, then you're making her think back up. So if the snap kind of keeps rocking, then it's going to come as a backup. But if you stay with a steady and then you tap the rein almost, you're just kind of like tapping the rein, then she's going to get it. So, okay, she got it that time. But she hasn't fully processed it, but she got it. Okay, go ahead and ask her to do it again. Yes. She thought to go all the way down, but by releasing when you did, you told her it's not necessary. Yes. Very slight, so do it again. Yes. Okay. That's okay. We can't reward her with a hit up. That we're not rewarding that. Okay, so even if she does this way up here, we're not going to reward that. We want to make sure that she's thinking down. We want her to have a rounded crest. Okay, go ahead. You don't want that, yeah? She just has to find the middle piece. Ooh, she's got it almost. Nope. Yes. Okay. Let's move away from the poles, because if she's backing up, she's going to back up into those poles. Okay? Yeah, I'll pet you in a minute. Oh, she thought about it. Like, now I have a bad angle. I didn't want to move, but I have a bad angle to see. Because the release is the important part. So if you don't release at the right time, she's going to get confused. Yes. Yep, let her know. Yep. No. That's why people spend so much time driving around it, because it's easier to teach. And you can just, once this is done, it's done. Then she'll do it every time she's in a good frame of mind, without having to ask her. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, yep, hold it, and then ask again. She's looking for it now. She knows there's something to do with her head. Okay, she's still backing up. Just don't do anything, don't try to, like, stop her. So, like, today wouldn't be a day to also ask her to back up, you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't want to confuse her. Oh, good, she's starting to figure out it has nothing to do with backing up. That hasn't gotten a release. So she's wanting to back up, but she's trying, there. That was really nice, well, let her know. So she finally got it, right? Did you see that there was a definite tip of the chin? You did get it, you did get it. Okay, now try it a little harder. Yeah. Oh, just thought about it. See, the trick is to not give up, because if you give up, and she's been backing up, then you taught the back up. Keep asking because that wasn't right. We're past the letting her over her head now. You let her believe it. You know, she has to now believe that it's with her head up to this level. You can't be looking at you when anything hasn't done anything. Yes. Okay. So I'm actually going to have you hop off because I'm going to do it from the ground. Just so I can help her. Girl. I know. Isn't this funny? No, you're okay, you're okay. Yes. So I'm actually holding her steady with the left rein, and I'm moving the right rein. But she's still getting the same pull. I'm stopping her from going all the way down. I'm telling her she has to look for something else. You're seeing it, right? Okay. It's very slight, but it's what you have to reward that slight try. You got it. No. It's people, but that's like, give. I want you to know, I want to know you know it. that I didn't release in time. So I had to wait for her to do it again. Which is bad when you're really, really struggling on something. If you miss your window, sometimes it takes a long time before they go back around to try and back again. You know, she keeps trying to back up, but she's not always backing up. So it's kind of the same thing. Like, all right, well, you know, so it could be a while before she tries. Like if you were trying to back her up, it'd be a while before she tries to back up again. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that as soon as you feel it, you really let her know. And a lot of reward, a lot of love. So she's got it now. She shouldn't be much for her to figure it out now. She knows it's not. She's trying to back up again there. I know, it's hard. I'm using your brain. So now I might say head. 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 No. Head. 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 Yes. Head. 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 Yes. So she is starting to think it's a little bit turning, so we don't want her to do that. So I'm going to hold her a little tighter on the other side just so we can correct that before it gets into a big habit. Head. 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 Yes. Head. Head. Yes. Head. 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 Nope. Head. Nope. I'm going to try harder than that. Head. So now I'm asking for more because she has figured it out. Head. So now I'm perfecting it. Head. Head. Nope. Nope. Head. Yes. And I noticed I was banging on the chain, you know, so, or on her snaps. So I released that. But that's not a reward if you're giving her another cue. See, she's got it. Head. Good. So she still has a little bit to the left. So I'm just going to help her with that head. Head. Yes. Head. 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 Yes. Nope. Head. 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 Yes. Head. Head. Yes. And then you're just going to let her walk it out, stretch her neck down, you know, or scratch her leg. Good. And then you'll stop, like, so like when you're working on something like, oh, wait, it's not right. When you're working on something like that, you give her a break, because now she's actually even thinking about rolling. You give her a break, and then you just like, say you get over here, you've walked her a little bit, whatever, and then you're just like, all right, let's do it here, you know. And then she does it, and then you're like, okay, and then we're gonna walk a little bit more, and then you're gonna stop, and you're okay. And then once she does it, then you can't expect it full time yet, you know. Or like do it at a standstill. Once you get it at a standstill, then see if you can do it at, you know, work really hard again at the walk. But you get back on her, and I want you, or you can do it on the ground, I don't care, but I want you to feel, I mean, I was able to have a better sight from the side, so if you want to try it from the side first, but I want you to feel when you should tell her. I mean, she's got it now, but she may still be confused by your feels a little different than mine, because mine I ended up not wiggling both hands. Because I was watching the snap, it looked like it was almost intermittent. So instead, I held this one tight and just gave her the cue. It still worked because it's working from the same space, so it still did the same thing. So try to do it with just the outside hand so you can control her head with the left hand. So take a steady feel.